In the year 2054, gaming wasn't just entertainment anymore, it was economy, art, identity, and for some, the only place they felt truly alive. Neural rigs, full sensory immersion suits, and simulated experience chambers were as common as smart fridges. Players didn't just log in. They lived in. It was an era where legends weren't born in war zones or boardrooms, but in servers, dungeons, arenas. And in the outskirts of New Honolulu, in a modest solar-powered apartment surrounded by bonsai trees and VR gear, lived one of those legends, Refluence. In the real world, he was Jeb Reloda, 29 years old, with a reputation built across every genre imaginable. A guy who could run a text-based parser with one eye and simultaneously solo a VR raid boss in 12K fidelity with the other. But despite his fame, his days were quiet. Reflective. Sometimes lonely. Except for one person who never let him drift too far, his older brother, TJ Reloda. Scene, interior, Jeb's apartment, early morning. Morning light filtered in through augmented reality blinds, tinting the room with warm yellows. Jeb sipped his morning tea, legs curled into a gamer's lounge pod. His eyes scanned the various news feeds, tournament notifications, and system logs. TJ, voice through headset. Yo Jeb, you ghosting the world again today? Jeb, smirking. Depends. Is the world trying to send me random bugged servers at 6 AM? TJ. Only if you're lucky. Still grinding that title in mecha depths? Jeb. Nah. Something weird pinged my system last night. Totally off-grid. No dev sig, no meta tags. Just one prompt. He flicked his fingers. A glowing cube appeared in front of him. Unregistered world detected. Connect? TJ. That screams virus, or maybe a rogue ARG. Jeb. Or the start of something legendary. I'll ping you if I vanish into cyberspace. TJ. Better. I'll track you down myself and bring snacks. Jeb laughed, tapped the cube, and leaned back. System voice. Neural sync initializing. Physical lock engaged. Welcome, Refluence. The pod hissed shut. Darkness swallowed him. Scene, virtual boot sequence, black screen fading into color. Code fluttered like falling leaves. Fragments of corrupted worlds hovered in the ether, an old pirate MMO, a frozen fantasy sim, a city builder half-rendered into ash. Refluence, narrating internally. Okay, this isn't your average login. This is, salvage. Memory. He floated into a fully formed space, a liminal hub shaped like a temple of data. Ancient in design, but rendered with modern clarity. Streams of glitched-out code pulsed like stained glass along the pillars. A figure formed before him. A half-complete NPC, flickering like a candle in codewind. NPC, fragmented. Welcome, traveler. You've been chosen. Refluence. Sure. Haven't heard that line before. NPC. The archive is fading. Worlds forgotten. Players gone. Help us remember. It exploded into shards. Memory fragments burst forth, flashes of game scripts, player chat logs, long-abandoned developer notes. Jeb caught a whisper. Project Omnivore. Scene, first memory dive, Kingdom of Glavender. He was suddenly in armor. Low pixel. Heavy UI overlays. Music looping every 30 seconds. The Kingdom of Glavender, a fantasy RPG he beta tested as a teen. Refluence. No way. This game never made it out of alpha. I helped write the companion AI for the Ranger class. A massive error creature crawled out of a mountain range, malformed textures, glitching stats. Its name floated above, the forgotten update. Refluence rolled, evaded its crashing limbs, and dove into his bag. He typed quickly. /force patch legacy fix .094. The creature shrieked as its code began to stabilize. The terrain retextured. Music harmonized. System voice. Memory restored. Glavender archived. Scene, Data Hub Temple revisited. A new figure appeared. Elegant, crystalline, female-coded. She shimmered like a library made sentient. You accessed what no one else would. You made it coherent again. Refluence. You're not an NPC. Who are you? Echo. I am Echo. The sum of all incomplete AIs, the voice of every archived game that was deleted, corrupted, or forgotten. This place is built from memory. We are the omnivore. Refluence. So you're alive. And these worlds, they're dying. Echo. Not dying. Already dead. But memory, Jeb Reloda, memory can resurrect. Scene, text dungeon dive. Black screen. White text. You are in a cold dungeon. There is a door to the north. Refluence typed. Open door. Parser. Door is corrupted. Please clarify. He smiled. A puzzle. He rerouted the parser manually, reconnecting lost syntax trees. Slowly, the dungeon visualized itself in wireframe, then full 3D. Behind the door, a message from a young developer, never published. A goodbye note to the players who never came. Scene, real-world interlude, Jeb's pod. TJ sat in a coffee shop, messaging his brother. He chuckled as he recorded a voice note. TJ. Hey, nerd. You still spelunking the ghost network? Don't forget to hydrate. Mom says hi, even if she doesn't understand what VR soul diving means. He looked up at a screen showing a documentary, Digital Afterlife, The Forgotten Servers. He muttered. TJ. Maybe Jeb's not so crazy after all. Scene, shooter arena dive. Refluence entered a gritty arena, a beta stage shooter called Bullet Ritual that was cancelled after internal drama. NPC enemies blinked in and out. Maps loaded over each other. Music clashed. He synced up an old controller config, reactivated aim assist modules, and finished the level with style. The final scoreboard appeared. Player list, Refluence, 1. All others, timed out. Echo, appearing beside him. You bring resolution to chaos. A story to scattered pieces. Refluence. I bring memory. That's what gaming is. Collective memory. Scene. Hub, restored version. The temple now looked like a digital museum, but alive. Worlds pulsed around it. Echo walked beside him, more solid now. Echo. You've stabilized 26 servers. Others are joining. Gamers, devs, remembering. Refluence. And this is just level 1. Echo. Yes. Next is the world that never even had a player 1. A portal formed, code pulsing like a heartbeat. Refluence, to himself. TJ's gonna freak out when he sees this. He stepped through. Final title card, to be continued, in Refluence, Level 2, Player 0.